YouTube, what's going on? I'm back with a new video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Australian breakdancing situation. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll be giving my thoughts. I'll be giving some commentary on the article that we're going to be reading today. As always, article will be in the description for you to check out. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, and leave your thoughts down below. Always, I'm very active in engaging the comment section, so feel free to leave your thoughts down below and subscribe. We are on the road to 100 subscribers, and you will see in the corner how far we are. And as the videos progress, I will continually updating it until we reach 100, and we'll push the new goals and so on and so forth. But yeah, be sure to like it. Enjoy the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, enjoy the video. Okay, so what's up, everybody? Yeah, we'll be talking about the Australian breakdown situation. I'm pretty sure everybody has already seen all over social media what's been going on. I mean, it's crazy to see what's going on over the last few days, actually, more or less a week. All the stuff that's been happening about this. First thoughts for me initially when I saw this, I didn't watch the Olympics, that portion of the Olympics this year. This was actually my first year watching the Olympics. I watched the basketball, watched some LeBron Curry action. I watched some of the hockey. South Africans hockey was also a huge deal. They played against Spain, and I think we lost, unfortunately. I watched the table tennis. I watched the swimming. I watched the gymnastics. I was very interested in watching the Olympics this year, and I didn't catch the breakdancing. I didn't even know breakdancing was a part of the Olympics this year. And to me, I was caught off guard initially because I was like, is this part of the Olympics, and how is it considered, or how do they deem breakdancing an Olympic sport? I was thinking, how are they going to be judging this, stuff like that, and it piqued my interest to see this. And that's how we get to today's topic, which is the Australian breakdancer. Now, online, for me, the internet's been brutal recently with the memes, the comments, everything. But today we're just going to be checking out the Sky News article. I'm going to be reading a few pages as always. I'm going to leave the article in the description for you guys to check out yourself, for you guys to read it, and I'm going to give my thoughts overall at the end of this video. So the headline of this video is Reagan, Australian Olympic Committee criticizes anonymous online petition targeting breaking athlete. So they call it breaking, like that's what they call it in the Olympics. They don't call it like breakdancing, because they're breaking. I don't know. But yeah, Australian breakdancer Reagan went viral online after her routine at the Paris Olympics saw her fail to score a single point. And this article was posted on Thursday, 15th of August, 2024. Right. It says the Australian Olympic Committee, the AOC, has criticized an anonymous online petition attacking controversial breakdancer, and her name is there, right? And then it says Reagan performed at the breaking competition this year in Paris at the Olympics this summer. And it says she went viral, she went viral for questionable dance moves in her routine, which included the one dubbed kangaroo dance, as the 36-year-old Sydney University professor failed to score a single point. Now I've seen a lot of clips. Clips have been going around. Obviously, people have been clipping and shipping, as they call it, and it's been posted everywhere. And people left comments. People are making memes. People are doing trends. It's trending now. Everything becomes a trend on the internet, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Um, but it seems more to be poking fun at it and laughing at it, you know. And like, I don't know how I feel about that in terms of making fun of the person doing their dance or their routine or whatever. I mean, I guess you can always give critique, and you can always criticize something when you're watching it. But at the end of the day, we're not there. We're not the ones performing these things. And I always have respect for the athletes that perform at the Olympics, because they've practiced, they've done everything uh, in their power to get there in terms of like physically being capable to do and pull off these things. Like I know the gymnastics portion I watched this year, it's crazy. Like it inspired me to like start going, uh, getting fit again and start running and things like that. So the breaking, and there was a lot of things that she did in the routine that was still impressive to see, but I feel like it wasn't maybe the best that people thought it could be compared to the other contestants or whatever. Going on, it says previously Australian team chief de mission Anna Moraes defended Muskan, but the AOC has now gone a step further. This, they say, is in light of false and erroneous
erroneous on both counts.
Stories about Muskan circulating online, including a vicious, misleading, and bullying petition. The AOC Chief Executive Officer Matt Carroll said they had written to Change.org, which published a petition criticizing Muskan and the AOC demanding it be withdrawn. Now, for me, I'm going to be honest and give my honest thoughts about it. I don't think it's right to be, I wouldn't want to say criticizing, but making fun of the performance and everything like that. And I don't know how she feels about it, and I don't know how she's dealing with it right now, because I'm always thinking about it in her perspective, right? So she just went to the Olympics, she trained and everything like that, and she was very excited to compete. Eventually, she competes, and it doesn't go well, right? The judges gave 0, and now she's the laughing stock of the internet. And unfortunately, the internet is just ruthless in terms of these kind of things, because that's another trend, that's another meme, something to poke fun. Oh, did you see this? Did you see that? Did you see that? Blah blah blah. I don't think it's right for me personally, but whether she cares or not, I don't want to say cares, but whether she's like laughing with it, or if she's enjoying the ride of her unsuccessful success unsuccessful success. Yeah, because now she's actually more popular because of that, and I think she actually made breaking or breakdancing more popular because of this. I would just be curious to know how she feels about everything, because I've seen some comments, I've seen some things on Instagram and even on Twitter and stuff like that. People were being ruthless, being rude, and like saying, "Oh, why was she here? Why is she competing? Who let her on the stage? Who's a coach?" Stuff like that. And I mean, at the end of the day, the team from Australia put together this routine and they thought it was good, and maybe it wasn't, but it's now become like, memes and laughs, on the internet and stuff like that. And there's been cases obviously before where people have had incidents happen on the internet, and they just like get made fun of, unfortunately, because there's no internet patrol. Just weird actually that there's no like governing body over the internet to like stop these things. But obviously, like they said in the article, they're putting a petition to withdraw it. But yeah, it says Mr. Carroll said the petition contained numerous falsehoods designed to almost said engender hatred against an athlete who was selected in the Australian Olympic team through a transparent and independent qualification event in nomination process. It is disgraceful that these falsehoods concocted by an anonymous person can be published in this way, he added. Um, on that note, actually, there is a bunch of stuff that I've been seeing online recently regarding this, and for me, I was shocked more than anything. It says here, this was just a comment on Instagram. I'll throw it up on screen, obviously. It says, comment, there is a lot of talk at the moment about what an Olympic sport, what is an Olympic sport and what's not, what's high performance and what's not. A lot of these comments are flooding the internet and directed at one person, Australia's breaking athlete Rachel Reagan. The Olympics is the biggest sporting event in the world, where the biggest athletes fight it out to see who will be crowned an Olympic champion, but not every athlete's goal is to win gold. Wow, what? Not, I understand like people are going there to compete, but not having the gold in mind is crazy. I don't know where this comment is coming from, but they do have a good point in terms of what is an Olympic sport and what is not, because like I'm saying, I don't know how they decided that breakdancing, I'm just gonna call it breakdancing, became an official sport. How did we get there? Where was the decision making process to all of that? What happened? And then also, there was another thing that came up. I'll throw it on screen as well. It says here that there's accusations that's just flying out of nowhere from these people. Like they said, anonymous sources and everything like that. It says Olympic breakdancer Reagan has been accused of aiming for 0 points on purpose and being disrespectful to other Australian athletes by a leading sports official. So this is being claimed by a leading sports official. I don't know from where, but to say that she's performed bad on purpose so that she could become popular on the internet. Well, she's not. Well, she's not saying that, but that's what I'm reading. It's a bit crazy to think that that is actually something that could happen. I don't think so. Um, I don't know what to believe in terms of the story because you never know people. What was the behind the scenes? Were they faking? Or it's like, oh, we're gonna perform this routine, and then we'll get the tension or whatever. I don't know. I'm just. I hope she's okay. I hope she's in a good headspace because these things on the internet can get you. Um, streaming and being like a personality, almost in the eyes of the media, you're always going to get put in front and people are always going to look at you. And it's easy to comment from afar, from behind the wall, with the power of anonymity. Anonymity, yeah. Because they will probably like not say it to their face, and things like that. And I know that Jimmy Fallon on his late night talk show, they he also had like a skit type of thing with her. And I mean, if I'm her and I'm watching that and I went to this performance and it sucked and I just really want to forget it. And now the internet's blown up with all these things. I mean, it's crazy, this whole situation. But I hope she's okay. She's we're taking time. If she's cool with it, then I mean, like, I don't know, then she's cool with it. But yeah, the rest of the article I'm going to leave in the description. You guys can read it. It doesn't say much, besides just that they talking about how did social media, how did she get there to the Olympic team? How was she in a position to get there? Is she like really a breakdancer? Stuff like that. Everybody's throwing claims left and right. You know how the internet is. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, also, quick side note, at the bottom, it does say that by breaking at the Olympics might be a one and done in Paris. It is not on the competition list for the next Olympics in Los Angeles in 2028 and is unlikely to appear in 2032 in Brisbane, Australia. Wow, there's actually a date set like 2032. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I think it was one and done after this whole experience and after this whole, I wouldn't say call it a scandal, but after this whole situation. And yeah, so I think we are getting new sports though. By breaking is that's over.